What's up YouTube? It's me, Jess, and I'm an opera singer. Today's video is going to be a performance analysis of Miss Morissette Amon performing Ko Nang Bumitaw. Let's go.
Wish 107.5.
Umiiyak gabi-gabi, walang tinig na naririnig, nakikipaglaban sa tikman, natalunan, hanggang kailan, talo na, pagod na. Akala ko'y kaysa akin pa pero hindi na pala. Wala na nga ba talaga? Lalakalag sa kadiliman, naliligaw, nalilito. Ano nga ba ako sa'yo? Sino nga ba ako sa'yo? Dito sa aking pagkakahimlay, sa dibdib ko ay parang may nakadagang walang kasing lungkot, walang kasing sakit. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino bang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Yay, Miss Morissette! This song is so hard. So I looked up online the meaning of this song from an article I read from the original singer, Miss Sherry. The lyrics of the song revolve around an abusive relationship and getting out of one or giving others hope if they are in one to get out of one, and just the idea of what it feels like emotionally, mentally, and physically to be in an abusive relationship and wanting to get out. That's the idea that I got from this article. There seem to be a lot more consonants coming out at a much more rapid rate than what I'm used to hearing from her previous videos that I've done.
Dito sa aking pagkakahimlay, sa dibdib ko ay parang may nakadagang walang kasing lungkot, walang kasing sakit.
It's nice to hear that contrast because it just shows a different technique and it shows the effort that is being put in order to get out each and every word, each and every syllable, each and every consonant, each and every vowel. It's so important when you're trying to relay a message to an audience. Another thing Morissette is so good at is dynamic contrasts. So you heard in the very beginning, we got just this easygoing, light head voice. She was just really, seemed like a conversation almost.
Umiiyak gabi-gabi, walang tinig na naririnig, nakikipaglaban sa tikman, natalunan, hanggang kailan, talo na, pagod na.
And then you of course get this big moment where the chorus begins on the words Ko Nang Bumitaw. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. That's where we get this, new level of dynamic change, and we get quite a bit more chest voice.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino bang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
I like that she didn't just give us this forte, strong, heavy chest voice right at the beginning of this phrase. She really built up to it, and she did that through her mouth position. You can see her mouth position on this one line where the chorus starts, kind of stays in a bit more of a relaxed, almost lateral position. And then as she wants to add more chest voice, more volume to the actual sound, you see her mouth open a bit more and you just hear that power come out. It's really cool, at least for me, to watch the mouth transition and see how that relates to the sound production. Then, of course, classic Morissette, she throws in the cracks that just add this intense level of emotion.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Just so pleasing to the ear. What I also like about this chorus is the rhythmic change. So in the chorus, you get this idea of a build-up. First, you get the build-up in dynamics. She starts off not with full chest voice, and she incorporates mixed voice and then goes into a powerful chest voice on the bumitaw.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
And all of that, secondly, is in a slower rhythmic pattern in comparison to when that phrase comes back. When she sings it the second time, it's like double time. Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
We get dynamic changes and we get rhythmic changes. It brings this new level of energy, this heightened sense of emotion when it's being said the first time and then it's said a second time a different way. Just really, really nice. Any of you who speak this language, please let me know in the comment section below what exactly gusto ko nang bumitaw. It would also be helpful if you could give me a word-for-word translation and then also the poetic translation. So what does gusto mean? What does ko mean? What does nang mean? What does bumitaw mean? And grammatically, that may not make sense as a sentence if you were to say it just in an English translation. But then what would that translate to as a sentence in English, if that makes sense? If anyone could do that down in the comment section below, that would be really helpful. This website is telling me that this line reads, I already want to let go. And also, what a cool interpretation of the song. When she repeated the ow, 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 I think it was 3 times, and adding all of those cracks, it just seemed like this cry for help, really. And I think if this is the true translation, that idea of a cry for help on the words, I already want to let go, is just so gut-wrenching. She just does it so well. Can we also add the fact that she's doing all of this while sitting down? I mean, my God, that is so difficult. What made this phrase, gusto ko nang bumitaw, really interesting the third time it was sang in the chorus was the idea of it coming right after a phrase that had a lot of the words on the same notes.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
You hear all of those words being spit out at a quicker pace, pretty much mostly on the same notes, and then you get this new idea of gusto ko nang bumitaw going up into the higher register with all of this power and chest voice. Those dynamic changes and the dynamic contrast really brings each one out in its own beautiful and respectful way. You've got much more movement within the melody in compared to what came out before. Paying attention to those differences only illustrates the power of emotional connection to the song.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Kung kalungkutan kong kaligayahan mo, kung pagkakapos ko'y paglaya mo, kung ang sugat sa puso kung siyang lunas dyan sa pusong ba, paano na ako magpaparaya pa? Papakawalan na lamang bakit ang buo sa loob, pinanghihinaan na ng loob. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa ng puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa ba siguro? Kalaban ang sarili, sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Mahagulgol, ngunit wala namang nakikinig. Walang magandang pupuntahan, kailanman ang maling pag-ibig. Kaya ngayon pipiliin ko muna ang aking sarili bago magmahal muli. Magmamahalan pa kaya? Magmamahalan pa kaya tayo muli? Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa ng puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa ba siguro? Kalaban ang sarili, sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Bumitaw, bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Wish Exclusive on Wish
Pipiliin ko na sarili,
1075.
bitaw, bibitaw na.
Girl, if that is not a workout, I don't know what the heck is. My God, you all, the amount of times she nailed, I'm talking about like nailed, perfect sound, an F sharp 5 in full chest voice. Do you know? You all, do you understand how difficult that is? I mean, difficult for me. I don't sing this type of repertoire. This is hard. And what makes it so hard is how repetitive it is. This is just boom, boom, boom in your face. You know, in the very beginning, that was your cool down moment. That was your moment to really understand this is the easier part of the session. Enjoy it while it lasts, because moving forward, it's just non-stop. That is hard. You know what's hard about that too, especially when you're incorporating that amount of chest voice in that register, is remembering to keep your larynx down, not letting your larynx rise up and reaching up for the note. It's so easy to do that, and it's so hard to come back down from that, especially as the song continues to progress and continues to not give you a moment to rest and really reset. You gotta have, as a singer, a really strong mindset to say, I am not gonna let the added tension that can happen in the larynx and the vocal folds interrupt my vocal technique and therefore cause unnecessary vocal fatigue and possible damage too. Like if you're doing this just all the time as a vocalist and this is your repertoire, my God, you just have to have really, really great technique, because even as great as this sounds, no matter what, there's going to be vocal tension. There's tension in just about everything you do in order to go about life. There's tension when you move your fingers to grab things. There's tension in your voice when you talk. There's really no idea of like tension free. That being said, it's the idea of added tension. What tension is unnecessarily being added to this process of singing that we can hopefully resolve in practice sessions so that it doesn't reoccur and add unnecessary damage. That is really hard to get through and to master. I'm a true believer singing is like 80% mental and 20% physical. What happens in your mind is the result of what happens physically, I think, in singing. I would love to have a one-on-one talk with her and understand what the heck is going on mentally in her mind as she is going through the motions of a song like this, in order to understand how she stays vocally healthy. That is so fascinating to me. Morissette, you're probably not even watching this video, but I have to say I am a huge fan. If she is ever in the Bay Area, I need you all to flood my comment section, please. I will be the first one there. I would love to see her live. If you liked all that you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also, please, if you can, comment down below what the literal translation of this song is. And also let me know what other song by Miss Morissette Amon you would like me to do a performance analysis on. Lastly, make sure you check out the description box for ways you can keep in touch with me, get access to exclusive perks, and or take a lesson with me. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!